What up, Fight World? This Amin Boxing Club, man. Let's get to it, man. So it's been a while since I did a fight prediction, man. But I'm hyped up about this next weekend on the 25th. The David Benavidez versus Plant and Jose Valenzuela versus Chris Colbert, man. But I want to see the Plant fight more, but I want to see the Chris Colbert and El Rayo fight like a lot too, man. It's almost even, because I want to see where they at in their career right now. I want to see who lost their confidence, man, because they both coming off of losses. And, I want to see who won it more, man. I want to see who still believe in themselves, man, because, they both was undefeated fighters, Chris Colbert and Jose Valenzuela, and they both took their first L's, man. Chris Colbert took his first L to Hector Garcia, and El Rayo took his first L to De Los Santos. All right, so, man, let's get into it, man. So, El Rayo, man, as y'all can see, man, he 12-0. I mean, he 12-1 now with 8 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? 23 years old, southpaw, he 5'10". He got the 70-inch reach. And when I was looking at it, too, it's like Chris Colbert, man, even though he 5'8", his reach is 71 inches, man, so... he actually got the longer arms. I thought, off the top, it was El Rayo, but, he 26 years old. He's 16-1 with six being by knockout. Six of his wins being by knockout. So it's clear to see who got the most power, man. El Rayo definitely got more power than Chris Colbert. Chris Colbert, he got real fast hands, and he got good accuracy, man. I feel like he lacked defense and he get hit a lot. Now, El Rayo in his fight versus De Los Santos, he showed that he can get hit too a lot. And he was getting caught throughout that fight, but he was trading a lot. And De Los Santos got the best of him, I want to say El Rayo went against somebody that was 15-1, with 14 of his wins being by KO. And most of his wins is like in the first and second round knockout. Like De Los Santos get you out fast, so he went up in there against a big puncher, man, and got caught trading, and De Los Santos ended up getting the best of him. Now, even though De Los Santos KO'd him, El Rayo did put him down one time in the second round, I think it was. So he showed that he had power, man. He just he should have been more defensive responsible, you know what I'm saying? So he had to pay for it. So, he suffered his first loss as a KO, you know what I'm saying? And Primetime, on the other hand, against Hector Garcia, the guy that just got knocked out by Tank, that was a good fight. I mean, I felt like the right person, Hector Garcia, he dominated the fight, but he was getting hit a lot. Like Chris Colbert, when he fight, he land a lot. He explode. He got real fast hands, but he have his chin in the air, and when he explode with all those punches he be throwing, he leave himself wide open, man, to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe that El Rayo have a good chance of landing on him and hurting him, and I think Chris Colbert he'll be able to land on El Rayo too. But I feel like I don't know about Chris Colbert, because it's like, is he gonna be scared? Because like in his fight against Hector Garcia, he was letting his hands go. He was fighting hard, even though he was kind of down. He was down on the cards. He kept fighting hard, and then as soon as he got knocked down, he ran for the rest of the fight. And he wasn't trying to win no more rounds after that, man. And I know he said that he wasn't himself and stuff like that. I mean, on the outside looking in, he looked like himself, man. And I think that's an excuse, And I feel like Chris Colbert, he just, the better man won that night, man. I feel like if Chris Colbert focused more on defense, he'll be a much better fighter. But he said he like to get at you. He like to get at you, and that's, I feel like, one of his major flaws, man, because he got real good skills. He got fast hands and stuff like that, but, he not the biggest puncher, so you can't just jump in there, man. Like, it's not like you knocking people out and stuff like that. So, hey, man, Yeah, he went down in the 7th round against Hector Garcia. Then after that, he pretty much gave up on that fight. He quit. He wasn't even trying to win rounds after that. And I say that to say, like, El Rayo, he got power, man. So if and El Rayo, I believe, have better power than Hector Garcia. So if El Rayo catch him and hurt him, how would he respond to that? You know what I'm saying? Or would he even want to? Is he gonna respect his power to the point that he not really gonna come in? And you know, I want to see who have, like, because Chris Colbert said that he wasn't himself. So I want to see if he gonna come into this fight with the same confidence he came into all his other fights, or is he gonna kind of like try to be on the defense and not get knocked out? You know, because you know, it looked like when he fought Hector Garcia, he just really was trying to stay away after he got knocked down. So that's how he ended that fight, man. So I want to see if he gonna continue like that. And for Jose Valenzuela, he just got knocked out. So he got knocked out in, like, what, the 3rd round, was it? Man, was it? I think it was the 3rd round, yeah. So that's fast, man. He got knocked out in the 3rd round. And, you know, Chris Colbert went the whole 12. So how do El Rayo feel, man? Is he scared to get caught like that again? You know what I'm saying? You know, is he gonna be worried about Chris Colbert power? And I just said Chris Colbert don't really have power like that. And he even said it in an interview with Brian Custer. He said he not a power puncher. You know, he don't have power like that. So I think this is a comfortable fight for El Rayo, because he don't have to worry too much. Cause you still gotta worry, man, but you don't have to worry too much about Chris Colbert knocking you out. So he probably could feel like he can get in his bag and do what he normally do. And Chris Colbert, on the other hand, man, he have to overcome. You know, he just lost to Hector Garcia, who was a 5'9" southpaw. Now you're going up against a 5'10" southpaw. You know, and it's dangerous fights for both fighters, man. It's dangerous fights for both fighters. I just want to see who have the more confidence in this fight, man. I feel like the person who have the most confidence is gonna win. Because if El Rayo is, like, scared because he got knocked out in his last fight, you know, Chris Colbert will be able to get off of him. And if he gunshot, Chris Colbert could, you know, win that fight. He could win in 12 rounds. I don't see him getting the KO victory. And if Chris Colbert come in there and he defensive and don't really want to let his hands go, which could be possible, El Rayo will be able to probably outpoint him. Probably won't get the knockout, maybe, but he'll be able to outpoint him. But, you know, my fight prediction, who I think gonna take the fight, man, if I had to pick somebody, and I feel like it's a close fight, man, I'm gonna go with El Rayo, because I feel like El Rayo did good. I don't want to say he did better in his fight because he got knocked out, but he did good as the fight. When the fight was going on, he was landing, and he got a knockdown, and, you know, he got caught with a shot that I felt like if he would have, I felt like El Rayo have the ability to get away from some of those shots he got hit with. De Los Santos, he just wasn't really respecting his power, man, and he really should have respected his power. You know, I feel like he went up against the bigger puncher and a more awkward guy. You know, and Chris Colbert, man, I just feel like I don't know what he can Chris Colbert, I just feel like I honestly feel like Chris Colbert didn't have that dog in him, man. And as soon as stuff got tough, I felt like he gave up. So I'm gonna have to go with El Rayo on this one, man. But, you know, man, y'all can drop in the comment section who y'all think gonna win this fight, man. This gonna be a good fight no matter what, though, man. But, you know, that's all I got, Fight World. Drop in the comment section who y'all think gonna win, man. It's Amin Boxing Club, and I'm out.